Hey guys! Oh my gosh, how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. I'm Danielle with BunBookerie, and thank you so much for being here. Um, guys, oh my goodness, I know it's been since like what, October, November, something like that. But guys, I'm back. Hello. My office, my craft room, is coming along so good. Like, I don't want to do a tour until I have it completely finished. But if I can find some photos, I will put them, I'll insert them on like the progress of it. I got a huge drawer system from Hobby Lobby that they use for their patterns. And oh my god, guys, I can put so much stuff in it. It's ridiculous. It probably weighs like literally probably like 1,000 pounds by now. I got this big thing. Like it's got like 7 drawers, 8 drawers, 7 or 8 drawers, and each of them are like this wide, so probably like 8 inches wide, and all the drawers open fully. And so I imagine it's probably like 2 feet by like 8 inches on each. And there's like 3 of them. So that's amazing. You know. Anyway, guys, I am doing great. I've been volunteering with the zoo. I've been doing that since February. It is amazing. I love it. Just being able to, make the kids' days, and just to see their smiles, and you realize that they forget all of their problems when they're at the zoo, and you see families together. And some of my best memories growing up was like the once a year, usually around my birthday, because my birthday's in July. Mom and Dad would take me and my brother to the zoo, either to the zoo or to Frontier City, which is a little amusement theme park. And so I've always had really great memories, at those places. And since moving up here, I've realized that we're like not even 8 miles from the zoo. And so I volunteer there, and I spend quite a bit of time there. Maybe not recently. Friday, they had a sip and stroll. It was for Pride, and we went, and it was amazing. We got some really good food, a couple of really good cocktails. We got a cocktail, and then we got a snow cone, and oh my god, guys, that snow cone. Like, we are not big drinkers whatsoever. However, when you get a spiked snow cone, you cannot say no to that. And oh my god, like, they loaded it up, and I nearly fell on my face. But, it was good. It was really good. But man, were we tired when we got home. And then the next day, Saturday, me and Max both, we volunteered for Juneteenth on the East, which is put on by a group of people that's headed by a really great guy named JB. And he's a music artist. His music, even though I'm not black, it hits, because I do have a lot of like abandonment in my past, and I can relate on having to sustain yourself, having to be an honorary adult, and taking care of yourself at such an early age. I can feel like I can very lightly, like, understand where black culture and the black community is like, and what they are up against, and just in that sense of like abandonment, having to take care of yourself, doing things that you don't want to do and that you will never speak of to anyone because of what you've had to do to survive. And, I have a lot of regrets. I've done some pretty shady stuff, just being able to survive. Yeah. So I can understand in that small, like, cataclysm. But to do something for someone else that has absolutely nothing to do with me, guys, the amount of fulfillment, contentment, just being welcomed into that space as a volunteer, it was absolutely amazing. It was a very transformational moment for me personally. And God, are we going to do it every year? Hell yeah, we are. It was just an amazing experience to be able to give to a community that I do not belong in. They have every right to look at me and to be like, you need to get out of here. But instead, they let me serve them. And that was simply amazing. And, I hope I made their day a tenth as good as they made me feel. And, yeah, it was amazing. So, guys, I'm sorry. I know that we're like 12 minutes into this. But that is what I've honestly been doing. Also, we have a lawn guy here. I thought he was done, but he's not. So you may hear some weed eating in the background. I apologize, but like it's going to rain in a few hours. And I was going to mow it, but just great by, serendipity. He came by the house today. So I was like, yes, I need my lawn mowed, please. So he's out there doing it. And man, he's only one guy, but man, he can get a lawn done in no time. He is such a hard worker and, hats off to him. Seriously. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm definitely, man, I am the most optimistic I have been in such a long time. Like, incredibly inspired. Looking to get back within this community. Sometimes I feel like I don't have anything to talk about until I actually do a video. And then all of a sudden I spend 15 minutes talking about, I don't know, whatever is like deep into my heart and soul at the moment. So thank you for listening to me about what's going on in my life. Guys, I hope you're doing just as well, if not better than I am. And thank you for being here. It means the world to me. I have a very small channel, very inconsistent with uploads. So thank you so much for being here. And guys, what we're here for today is I have found a little junk journaling booth inside of one of my favorite bookstores here in the city. So it's a little bookstore. If you would like, I would love if you visited their website. You can order books there. They have other things. So just look at their website. It's a very small independent bookstore. It's called Bookish, Bookish. And they're just amazing. Like, they have amazing books. They have an amazing, inclusive, very welcoming environment. They have a little coffee shop in there. They have, on Monday nights, they have American Sign Language classes. They also have a writers group that meets. At one point there was a junk journaling club. I don't know if they still have that or not. Yeah, that's Demetrius mowing. He's like 5 feet away from me. But yeah, it's an amazing place. It's extremely welcoming, very a very chill environment. Sometimes they have DJs there, like spinning some beats, and that's really cool. The DJ they have is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about Bookish. Like, you can give them your TBR, your to be read, or any books that you're looking for, and if they come across them, they'll put your TBR in their system, and if they come across any of the books that are on your TBR, they will actually call you to inform you that they have that book and if you would like for them to hold it for you. And I think that's amazing. So guys, with that, I went in the other day to look for a book for Max. They had a book that he was looking for, and so I went to pick it up for him. And while I was there, I was perusing, and they have a couple of like little vendors in there. Like, it's not a very big shop at all. A lot of books, but you know, there's this one vendor named Cairn's Cards, and their name is Cairn. But the lady that was running the store at the time, she pronounced it Cairn. So, I guess she's a junk journaler here in Oklahoma City, and she's put together these kits. I guess these were the first kits she's put together, and she didn't know how well they would go. Well, I'm telling you, I purchased 2. This was the medium pack. No, this is the large pack. And it was $12.50, which I will pay for gladly. You know, like, it's just, like, you can tell, like, it's got buttons, it's got, like, I wish my collage kits looked like this. But they look really interesting. Like, there's a lot of things that really intrigue me. And it doesn't look like it's Temu or Wish products, you know, masquerading as vintage. So, that's great. So, this is the large one. It was $12.50. So, you know, comparable to Etsy, but I don't have to pay shipping. So, I love this. I love the bright colors. And then this one. This is a small. I haven't opened this one yet. I have, before I thought about making a video on it, I did open this. And I did look at this one. And that's why it doesn't look as cute as this one, because I got my dirty hands all over it. But I did open this one, but I haven't opened this one. And I just thought it would be really fun to showcase, you know, a vendor here in my city. Like, you guys can look, I wasn't able to find anything out, like, I couldn't find the Cairn's cards on Facebook or Instagram or anything, but I am going to try to hunt this person down and be their best friend, because, you know, I need junk journaling people in my real life. You know, I need, you know, a part of loneliness isn't like, you know, a deficit of people in your life. I think it comes with having a deficit of, not a deficit, but not having people around that share your same passions and interests. And I think that's what causes loneliness. You know, you can have millions of people in your life, but if you don't have anyone to share your interest in, it can be really lonely. So I'm going to hunt this person down, and I may even write a letter and stick it, have the owners give it to them the next time they're filling up their postcard and junk journaling kit rack. So yeah, Demetrius is back again. Okay, he's gone. So, without further ado, because it's already like 30 minutes in, we're just going to go through this. So, the small one, the small kit, no, this is a medium kit. It was $8. And there is quite a bit of stuff in this little $8 kit. So let me stand up. I was sitting down, I couldn't see anything. So this is some music paper. It's old. I don't know how old it is, and I apologize for the lack of light. Let me see if I can fix the lighting situation first, guys. Shouldn't be too hard. Also, can we talk about setting up to do a video? Because that's also another thing for me, is the setup to do a video. So, like, you have to plug everything in. Oh, so much better, right, guys? Is that better? I want to say it's better. So, do I need to zoom y'all in? So, and of course, I think for 4th of July, we got a little something something. Got a little bottle wrap, a cigarette card, little butterfly. Oh, and guys, look, my nails are actually growing out. Like, I actually have white. If you guys know me any length of time in life, my nails are usually like shorter than this. Like, I chew them down to the quick. And yeah, I've been able to like grow them out. Like, look at my Coke nail. I've got a Coke nail. So, you know, that's exciting for me. You know, and I think that's a great indicator of where my mental health is at the moment. So, yeah. But my hands are still crusty, so. And I'll probably end up using this side instead of that side. And then she made this little pocket. And it was holding all of these. This is like a really old something. I don't know what it is, but it's really old. Got a black and white photo. I don't know what's going on there, but they look like they're having a good time. Then we have this gentleman. Looks like he might, I don't know, it kind of looks like a fairy. I don't know. Does this one have a, yeah. Yeah, this little one. So this is from 54. Isn't that cute? Two little girls, the classic two little girls in a dress next to the family car. I love that. And then some handwriting on some, like, almost vellum paper. And then this one. It's just like a really lovely, like 2 couples. Or maybe a family. I don't know. But I really like it. I really want to do my hair like they did back in the 40s and 50s. For reals. Like... Oh, Max is talking to Demetrius. I heard some voices and I'm like, what's going on? It was just Max. Max and Demetrius. And then on this side, and this is an old envelope. It was attached to the little pocket somehow, but it came apart. But, yeah, and then there's some little buttons and stuff. A little piece of, you know, the stars, which will be really good for next month. So I can do a little, spread. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I thought about maybe wrapping it in some yarn or fabric and making like one of those key ring wristlet things. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure out something. And we have a couple of cards. I think this might be Old Maid. Maybe? Might have to send this one to Carrie. Not that I think you're careless, Carrie. It just has your name. And then this little black and white patriotic piece. Oh. Okay, so I think this might just be backing to that. And then a piece of vinyl. I think I might punch out some hearts or stars or something out of this. A piece of a little mini Bible. Little crossword. What is it? Oh, I think this is like one of those waffle. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the Pepsi logo. So that's fun. Another cigarette card. Post stamp. Lemon Up. I don't know whether this is gummed for like a label. I'm assuming it's a label, but it also just kind of looks like it was. But yeah. And then a piece of a road map. I love this house. This is President Adams' mansion. It was built in 1732 in Quincy, Massachusetts. So, yeah, look how well those yards are kept. I wonder if slaves took care of it. Just saying. But yeah, I don't know if this is a plantation or what. But yeah, guys, so that was the small one. What'd you guys think of it? I thought it was really fun. I really appreciate the really old papers. I appreciate that there was nothing Temu about it. Because that's one thing that I don't like about Etsy anymore, is when you put in like vintage paper ephemera, vintage junk journaling ephemera, whatever, like all it does is just pull up a bunch of stuff from Temu that people are selling as vintage. it's like not true vintage, but like, how do you differentiate that on Etsy? Like, what words do you search for ephemera? That's what I'm curious about, because I can find like really good packs like this, but a lot of times it is just a bunch of, you know, like maybe some, I'll worry about this later. Here we go. I'll just put it in here. This has a couple of like little vintagey items that I found while I was cutting a book the other day. Because I've been making some collage kits. But, you know, I was worried that they're not good enough. Or they're not interesting enough. So, this is just some fussy cuts that I've done myself. So, this has some vintage stuff in it. So, I will just put this stuff in there as well. And there we go. Now we're going to get on to the large one. I should have brought a scale in here to weigh each one of these, just because for $12.50 this feels pretty good. How do I? Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was sealed like this one. I don't guess so. Okay, so how do I open this? Oh. Duh. And for this one, I'm going to back y'all up just a little. And then I guess we will open this side first. So on this side, let me see. Let me try to get this in some sort of semblance. So the first thing we have is this. It looks like it's the cover of a ukulele songbook, maybe. And I just really love that. Like, I love the image. And, like, it's stuff like this that I just really love and I can never find. So, I really hope they continue doing these kits, because they're amazing. Like, this is could be, like, circus-esque. Because one of my most favorite journals that I've ever made myself was like a circus-themed journal. I don't know about that. I don't know if they're native. But, yeah. Well, they're called First American, so maybe they are native. They probably are. Or they could just be white girls masquerading as... But yeah, so I've been really wanting to do... Oh, that is adorable. Another circus-themed journal. Just because, oh my god, they're just so fun and they're whimsical. I love that. So. Next thing we have is this pretty lady. Oh my god, the 40s. It's just the style of the 40s. Oh, I just love it. You know, I could deal without all of the racism and the misogyny and all of that. But man, this just looks like it's some kind of book. And then on the other side is this lady. And I love her hair. And I just love her pose. It's cute. Another little piece of road map. This is in Texas because there's Colleen and then there's Austin. This is like maybe, I don't know what these are. Number 2, hello sir, Georgie, Porgy, little nose, no sir, like pudding in pie. If you please, I'd rather not go. I don't know. Is this like an anti war protest? I just because of the symbol, it makes me think of like a sailor coming and being like, oh yeah, I'm Georgie Porgy. And it's like, no sir, I like pudding and pie, I like the American dream, but if you please, I'd rather not go to war. I don't know whether that's, am I reaching, guys? Well, I'm just not. I'm not going to mimic stuttering. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. They're neat nonetheless. Like, I just don't know what they are. So if you know what these are, let a girl know. So I'm curious. And then this looks like it was part of a vintage greeting card or something. Like it's been worn. That's really pretty. Another piece of the Texas map. Dallas, Fort Worth. Oh, how I dread driving into you. Hey, white settlement. Yeah, I don't... Like, I would hate to have... Be like, white settlement, Texas. Guys. But yeah, I know where the Grapevine Reservoir is. So, that's interesting. And then on the back, I'm assuming it's more... yeah, there's the San Antonio something. Anyway, spending way too much time on this. And then we get a bunch of, looks like parchment paper? I don't know what this is. It's got like little... It's got a number 2? Number 2? This will be fun to use. There's a 3. And then there's a 4. I don't know what these are off of, but I can always use this type of like tissue paper. I can't seem to find mine at the moment. It's somewhere. Put that there. And then looks like we also have a thing of vintage buttons. Oh, 3 count. That's really pretty blue. I might put this on my new journal that I'm making. And then you have this cute little piece. Just needs a little something right there. And then take this out so you guys don't have to listen to it crinkle. Sorry about that, guys. I hate that sound too. On the other side of the pack, we have this Handmade American Citizen coffee. cigarettes? I don't know. But that's a really big piece of ephemera there. And then here, you can either have an ad, or you can have a little model. And I really like her. This reminds me, guys, oh my gosh. So at one of my most favorite antique stores up here, it's called the Antique Attic. I know they have a Facebook and maybe an Instagram. I'm not for sure. But one of the girls that work there, I don't know if she owns it or not. Her name is Abigail. Absolutely amazing. Abigail, if you ever see this, you're so rad. I have a crush on you, and I love your store. So, but they ended up purchasing a lot of vintage Playboy magazines, and they were $5 each. They were originally selling them for $5, and I almost bought some because I thought for $5 it was worth it. And then they went down to $1 a magazine. A magazine. And I was like, okay. So guys, I have like 25 vintage Playboy magazines from like, I think the late 60s to maybe the early 80s. And the ads in them are amazing. You know, you have to get past the misogyny and everything. But I'm really wanting to do some ephemera packs from old Playboys. You know, maybe some more risque than the others. But there was a lot of neato car ads. Hey, baby! There was a lot of neat car ads, jewelry ads, a lot of ads, and a lot of tasteful photos. Some not so tasteful. But, yeah, I feel like the 60s and 70s were a really crunchy time. But yeah, I loved flipping through the magazines. And, yeah, so I'm hoping that I can bring myself to tear the magazines apart. And if you guys would be interested in any of those, like whether you would like risque or non-risque, let me know just so I can judge maybe the interest in them before I make up like 50, and then I have to figure out how to store 50 ephemera packs. So yeah, that just reminded me of them. So guys, please look up the Antique Attic on Facebook. It is in I think their address is in Spencer, Oklahoma, but I've always taken the area to be Nakona Park. But yeah, guys, look them out. Tell Abigail hello. And, yeah, it's just a really neat shop. They have a little book nook, where you can buy books from them. And they have a book club there. And, they sell food. They have free tea samples, so you can go in there, get you a free soda, free water while you peruse. You make yourself a cup of coffee, tea. You know, you can leave a little tip for it or whatever, or not. And it's just a really welcoming spot. And I would say also inclusive. I felt very welcome there. And there were some more progressive stickers. Like I got a little sticker. It reminded me of Thrifty Day. Like her little characters that she uses. Like the little heart guy. It was like, and it says, I support women's rights and wrongs. And guys, amazing. Like that. And so I've bought that sticker, and then there was also a sticker. It was like a stack of Pyrex, and it said thrift store whore, and I loved it. It is now in one of my common journal. It's in my common journal that I would love to be able to show you guys one day if I ever get around to it. And then some more of this, and again, I I don't know what to do with it. Probably even unravel it and then use it as texture. I don't know. We'll come up with something. And then we got a whole lot of stamps here. Let's see if I can find them all. I think this is it. This is an Australia stamp. More Australia. 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 Architecture USA. More Australia. I think all of these are going to be Australia. So I really like I get all of those. And then a little bird thing, Hudson's Bay titmouse. And then on the back, what is this? Beautiful Birds of America, set of 60 different designs. Arm & Hammer. So that's really cool. You have this piece of a postcard or greeting card. Ernest Horton from Frank Pryor. I'm assuming these are two men. It's just, I've never seen many greeting cards that was to a man from a man. And I just think that this is interesting. Especially it being a flower. So, whether intentional or not, I think I'm going to put this in my LGBTQTAI plus two spirits. I think I'm going to put it in that set because whether intentionally or not, yeah, I find this very interesting. And yeah, it's going to go in there. And then we have this Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss, the Circus McGurkus? Circus McGurkus? I've never heard of that. But I like that. I think this might be one of those teacher runners. Like for teachers, like along a bulletin board or something. But I really like it. I'll have to put this in my Dr. Seuss Ziploc. And then, oh, this is neat. It's a postcard to Clarissa Johnson. And she lived in Eureka, California. And this is from May 12, the 6th of May. So I don't know if that's May 12th or May like 1912. Dear Clarissa, I have been down something for a week with Joe, with something in Joe family, your something maybe barred, awaiting on answer when for come home for hope, this will find you, as well as something leaves. We have nice weather. Guys, I don't know. Anyway, it's from Aunt Ella. So, if you guys can read that. Yeah. But, gee, if I had to pay for these. And there's like some little feathers. Looks like it's a little black hat. That's interesting. A page from a weekly reader book. 1960, 1967. Oh, copyright 1981. Oh, 1981. So that was the year I was born in. So I will use this for my birthday spread next month. And then we have a business card for enchanted herbs and oil, candles and incense, from Castleberry, Florida. So that's cool. This might have to go into my fairy tale box. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have a little stamp. This is USA. 18 cents. And then we have this little circus ticket. Yeah, this looks, oh, it's from 2008. This will definitely go into my circus bin. And I really love this. Like, this might be the reason why I bought the particular kit. It was because I saw a circus ticket. But yeah, that's neato. And then we have these little stickers. Looks like a little, is that a tuba? No, that's a saxophone. And some little musical notes. And this has got some, like little wire thing coming out. And then we have this button, which is like a little rose. We have this big button. That would look really cool as like on the front of a journal as a lock, I think. And then we have these. We have a little beige button, a little like corally pink button, a little flat back, an earring, a little bead, and then also another little bead. So that's fun. So guys, that is the two ephemera packs that I bought from Cairn's Cards at Bookish in Oklahoma City. So guys, if you like it, let me know. Just really excited to see junk journaling kits as good as these in my town. So, interested, let me know. I'm going to search for them. I'm going to find them. And I'm going to befriend them. Not to get free stuff, but, you know, just to hang out and info dump and talk to someone who's into the same things as I am. So guys, thank you for coming along this little journey of mine. It's been about an hour. Thank you for staying till the end. I really appreciate it. And guys, I love you. And I wish nothing but the best for you all. Yeah, this community is amazing. And I'm going to try to be more of a part of it. But yeah, guys, so that's my video for today. Yeah, guys, until next time, hopefully it won't be as long. It won't be, 6 months from now. You'll see another video from me. But guys, until then, I love you. Stay blessed and remember to bless up. Till next time, bye-bye.